Guys, finally we got some drama today. We got some action. We got some romance. No, not romance. We got some old beef. We got some trash talk. Did you guys got some popcorn to enjoy this show or not? You guys remember last year there was some people who are saying things about Hodzik, that he is a paycheck stealer, he doesn't show up in the scrims, he doesn't do anything for a team and blah blah blah. So similar kind of thing happened with Raven. So let's start the video with Raven, where he talked about why he dropped his old team and pick up a new team for the NIP org.
I've never seen a chat more dead when a team won Lamau. That's just mean. What did my players ever do to you? This is Rendea, Gnaske's girlfriend. What did my players ever do to you? Literally nothing. They earned this opportunity. She's got beef with me, but she's spreading negativity about my players who did nothing to deserve it. Does NIP even have fans? So disrespectful, man. NIP gave Gnaske more opportunities than most other players would even ever get. And so to shit talk NIP when even Gnaske doesn't have anything against NIP, and to put them down, to manifest this negativity, it's just gross. It's just gross. Raven did it to himself. Like, you're not a very nice person. Focus on yourself. Stop being an obsessed freak. Oh my god. If you have beef with me, fine. Don't take it out on my players or spread negativity. I mean, here's the thing. I bit my tongue when I dropped Gnaske because I didn't want to fuck over his chances of like getting on a team or anything. But, so I let him just, slander me on social media, say I only care about money, blah, blah, blah. And I said nothing. Because, like I said, yeah, didn't want to hurt his chances of finding another team. But it's gone too far. And frankly, I'm going to defend myself because, yeah, first of all, this is fucked up. Second of all, I'm going to give some context because I think people should know. One, Gnaske brought me on to NIP as the head coach, in that he told me I had full control of the roster, chat. So I joined NIP being told that I have full control of the roster. I can drop or add anyone. He tells me that. Gnaske tells me I can drop him in passing, in conversation. Like, not like, oh yeah, you should drop me, but it's like, he's like, don't be afraid to drop me. Like, even me, like, you can drop me even. Gnaske tells me I could drop anyone. And then he even tells me that I could drop him and I shouldn't be afraid to drop anyone or whatever. 3, at LAN, when he asks me like what I think I'm gonna do, I tell him very earnestly, I'm probably going to pick up a new team. We just got first rounded in a 160 team LAN, and we are 27th in Pro League. And I tell him that very earnestly. I was like, I don't know because I haven't talked to NIP yet. I'm probably going to find a new team. I'm probably going to get a new team. Not just find, get a new team. Me being the heck, I tell him that. And so at LAN, I tell Gnaske this, and he's fine. Like, not that he's fine. Obviously, he's upset and it sucks. But he is hanging out with me while I've already told him that I'm probably going to get a new team. He's hanging out with me. In fact, Gnaske is discussing duos that he could join while at LAN with me. Like, he knows I'm going to probably drop him. He knew it. I told him. And I like I said, I told him that, like, listen, I don't know yet what's going to happen because I haven't talked to NIP yet. And NIP just told me to just chill, like, just fucking enjoy LAN. To me, it's all fine. Like, not all fine in the sense that it's all right and everyone's okay with what's going to happen, but I communicated very directly how I felt about it currently, and it was probably not going to work out. I was like, it's not looking good. Like, I'm probably going to get a new team. And so I tell him this, and he's hanging out with me, and then he gets home and completely switches up on me. Just freaks out and starts accusing me of things that just aren't true. And so that's just not fair to me after I was very direct with him and very honest. And then he starts claiming that I lied to him, that I was going to stay with him for the entire year no matter what. But let me just give some context. King Noom, you don't know what the conversations I had. I literally told him I'm probably going to get it. We talked about it literally 10 times. Him and I sat down for 30 minutes talking about what was going to happen after this LAN. So no, actually, yes, I was very direct. We literally, him and I together sat outside the hotel for 30, 45 minutes, probably, talking about what's going to happen next. Don't get me wrong, he was going through it, but I was right there with him. And yeah, I was honest with him every time he asked me a question. Even at LAN, I was like, do you mind if I talk about who I might be looking at to pick up? And he's like, he didn't even mind about that either. And so I don't understand this switch up that happened from Gnaske when I come home. It genuinely caught me off guard. I could have been nicer about like the final being like for sure confirmed, yeah, it's happening, dropped. Like, yeah, I can I could be a little bit of an asshole sometimes, sure. But I did not deceive him. I did not lie to him. This is not just about money. I want to win. I want to be a part of something meaningful. That was just not the case. Like it just would not. It was not working. It did not work out. I had the opportunity to give these contracts to people who really deserve it, who've earned it. And so I took that opportunity. I'm gonna do that. The team wasn't working out. We just got first rounded in 160 team land. There's not much more I have to say about the justification for it. But the part that irks me is how Gnaske is like, yeah, he told me that I was gonna stay with him, or that he was gonna stay with me for the rest of the year. There is no way. I'm sorry, but there is frankly no way that anyone should expect me to follow them around for the entire year, regardless of income, contract, salary, as if I don't have to pay my bills and as if I'm not like an adult who has to take care of themselves. Frankly, I don't have health insurance. The US doesn't give you health insurance, and I don't have a summer house or a house I can just go to. Like Gnaske he lives in Denmark, so he has social safety nets. He has a summer house that he can always go to, so he has shelter. He lives near his family. And so for him to accuse me of only caring about money, when I have to take care of myself no matter what, I can't just go and rely on shit. I don't have a summer house, I don't have health insurance, is insane. Like, yes, some people have to actually think about paying their bills, or else they'll go homeless. What am I gonna do, get evicted? No, I'm an independent adult. I'm not going to chase you around a full year, no matter if you get dropped, no matter if you don't have a salary. Does he think I live in my basement? I don't. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I bit my tongue, but he seems to be doing well now. He's on 10K, so I'm not going to bite my tongue anymore. Him coming at me for being a snake, whatever, is bullshit when I was entirely direct with him the entire time. And frankly, I think it was just to cover up his ego. Or like, not to cover it, but just to like, his ego just couldn't handle it when he had to sit with the feelings when he went home. Frankly, that's what I think it is. But I don't really want to like get into a whole argument or drama about it. I'm just tired of like getting lied, like just making me look bad, even though I literally told him everything that was gonna happen, and he just randomly switched up. But anyways, yeah, and just don't do this. This is mean. Don't take this out on my players. If you have beef with me, that's fine. Don't take it on my players. That's cringe. And I could talk about my experience on NIP. Like, it wasn't all bad. Like, I enjoyed it sometimes. I enjoyed working with Gnaske sometimes. And then sometimes I wanted to rip my hair out that I don't have. It was, at times, fun and enjoyable. At times, and other times, it was genuinely some of the most stressful points in my career. And so I'm not going to go into detail about my experiences unless I have to. But, like,
let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section, and if you are new here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting video. Hasta la vista, baby.